Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, and welcome to our Courseplay tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to use Courseplay to pick up straw using a loading wagon. So this can apply to grass as well. So there's a couple different options we have here. As you can see, I have a combine on the field, and what I've done is I've generated a course for the combine, and it's currently mowing. So then you just set it on its way like that. So that was a pre-generated course I had set up. So all you need to do is copy the same course. As you can see, I have the case IH axial flow 9230. So it's going to copy the same course. I'm going to set it so it drives on the nearest waypoint, and it's going to follow right behind that combine right there, just like that. And that's going to collect your straw, like so. Okay? So that's how you can collect straw using that method. The second method you can use is over here. You can rake the field up together. You can rake the field using a rake, and then follow the same course as your rake. Let me just demonstrate that real quickly. Alright, so here's our rake we have set up over here. Let's just stop that course there and turn around, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, so as you can see, let's hop into this guy. So what you want to do is you want to drive into the field, hit the calculate field edge path, and in this case this is field number 15, so I'm going to go ahead and overwrite that, and I'm going to choose field number 15 right here, and then I'm going to set it up so it's the northeast corner heading south, and set it so it does not return to the first point. So there you go, that's the very first point. So let's set that guy on his way, and we'll set that up to the first waypoint. So what we do is we copy the same course as that guy. So let's go ahead and copy the course. So the New Holland T8, I'm going to copy the course like so. I'm going to set it into fieldwork mode, and I'm going to just follow right behind him. So there you go, it's collecting some straw, and this tractor right here is going to follow right behind him. Okay? So let's say you want to unload the straw into something as opposed to having to always go and manually do it. So what I'm going to do is going to demonstrate how it would work with a placeable right here. So let's go ahead and grab a placeable heap. So I'm just going to put it right here. There we go. So what we're going to do is, this guy's 25% full already. So what I'm going to do is it's going to turn around and fill up a little bit on this way, heading backwards. And I'm going to record a unload course right now. So what we're going to do is going to drive past this unloading point. So this could be any unloading point. It could be a sell point of any sorts. Could be anything like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, let's just say I have it set so it returns to the first point. And let's say I'll start recording my unload course right here, like so. Then I'm going to drive past my unload point. So in this case, it's just a placeable heap, like so. And then I'm just going to have it drive back onto the field, like so. Okay? So let's call this one unload straw. Let's call this F15 unload straw. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is going to copy these two courses. We're going to put them together. So we're going to follow that T8, which is up there. I'm going to copy that course, and we're going to add it to F15 unload straw. So let's go ahead and set him on the nearest waypoint and see what happens. Apparently the nearest waypoint's in the other direction. So let's go over here quickly, and let's follow along right here. And there we go, nearest waypoint. Then it's going to follow along here, and it's going to fill up, and then it's going to go and drive that course right there. So let's see what happens. So right now the way it's going to do it is it's going to go to the end of the course first, and then it's going to go to the unloading point. Okay? So here it's filling up. It's at 85, 86, 90, 92. Then it's 99, so now it's stopped. It's turning around. Speed this up a little bit. It's going to go to the waypoint, as you can see. And then it's going to do its unload course. So here we go, it's going up to the unload portion. So it doesn't go to the end in this case. Sometimes it does, depending on what type of course you're running. So in this case it does not. So it's going to the unload course, which is coming up around here. This is where we started our recording of the course. So there you go, it's driving around there. And now it's making the turn. It's going to drive past that unloading point. So it should say a tip trigger is reached. There he is. And stopping and unloading. Now you can do that same thing with a sell point. Depending on the sell point, not every sell point works that easily, but you can do it with any type of course. So the thing you need to do is you can follow the same course as a rake, or you can follow the same course as a combine. And in this case, this is just a placeable heap I used here. That's how it's unloading right there, but you could easily use a sell point as well. Anyways, folks, that is how you use Courseplay to pick up straw using a loading wagon and also unload the straw in that case. All I did was just drive past that. I didn't need to put a waiting point. Some cases that you will need to put a waiting point, and then you'll just need to manually unload it yourself, but depends on the loading point itself. So anyways, folks, my name is Iain Robson. I hope that was helpful. This is another Courseplay tutorial, and I'll catch you guys later.